village. It's a large African rural settlement, pitting the African militia, stationed in the north, against PMC in the south. A ramshackle habitat extends into sprawling dirt roads and a fortified cave system, encouraging long-distance combat throughout. Snipers perform well here due to the various elevations and narrow sightlines. Overgrown foliage and rocky outcroppings provide the concealment needed to land a one-shot kill before the enemy spots you. Automatic weapons are more appropriate for combat within the village, where tight quarters lead to rapid engagements. Village consists of 5 major locations: the main village, riverbed, cave, tower, and bridge. The main village anchors the many flowing paths towards cave and tower, exchanging the open road for an enclosed settlement with low visibility. Switch over to a short-range weapon when approaching the area to improve your reflexes against entrenched defenders. With paths leading away on both sides, it's not uncommon for enemies on the opposite end to slip in unnoticed. Always be on the lookout for movement and immediately hit the trigger after sighting the enemy. The first to act is usually the one to survive, and careless movement will expose you to the first shot. Parallel to the village, the riverbed travels the length of the map for direct access between west and east, splitting into an underpass and high road. Stick to the underpass to cross beneath the bridge and remain largely hidden from view, and take the high road for access to the south and a direct line of sight below and to the sides. On either path, use quick draw to instantly ready your weapon against assailants you encounter while moving through the area. As a sniper, position yourself away from the opposition and take out foes entering from other locations. Refuse to let enemies get through and foil their flanking maneuvers. To the southeast, cave nests in a corner away from the action. The shadowed ground and flowing waterfall obscures vision from the sides, and a drop-off in the middle hides defenders covering the front entrance. On the inside, use Assassin to further conceal your position. The open layout makes it more difficult for enemies to predict your location, giving you the advantage in most skirmishes. To reduce the chance of getting taken by surprise, deploy an IMS just inside the entryway you're not covering for extra protection against flanking attacks. When breaching the cave, use a heartbeat sensor or a thermal scope to better detect enemies within. If an enemy is using Assassin to stay hidden, call in an advanced UAV, or lead with a flashbang to disorient them before going in for the kill. To the west, Tower is a frequent launching point for assaults across the bridge and into the cave. The clutter of buildings and surrounding cover points give teams the time needed to group up and attack in force. If you need to access the main village, use the less travelled eastern path to avoid exposing yourself on the bridge. Flank enemies on the other side and safely move in. To cave, move along the southern edge and sweep in from an angle for a better chance of spotting defenders to gain the upper hand. Lastly, the bridge gives direct access across the map, either the site of or in close proximity to many objectives. Long struggles often break out here, forcing teams into a tug-of-war over dominance of the area. Luckily, the lack of overhead cover leaves the bridge open to attacks from above. Build up a Predator missile or precision strike and decimate any resistance. Once clear, secure the point and then push forward to clear remaining stragglers. Success in Village requires that you remain alert to your surroundings. With a varied mixture of short and long-range sightlines, attacks can come from any angle and distance. Have a marksman-equipped loadout ready at all times, especially helpful for seeing through the map's obscured environment. Due to the map's large size, your choice of strike package should reflect your intended playstyle. If you're hanging back as a sniper or generally keeping a low profile, select high-level attacks in the assault package to force back enemy teams and clear contested areas. For increased survival as a run and gunner, pick support and use surveillance to get the jump on entrenched enemies. Think about what you're doing and move with tactical precision to prevent getting trapped and feeding easy kills to the opposition. Take control and force them into your line of sight. Rack up kills, secure the objective, and this village will be home to your latest victory.